a fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life.
Hello there, I'm Alan, also known as He Who Cosplays.
Hi, my name is Erin, also Audrey Khaleesi.
Hi, my name's Laura, also known as Laura Kate 101.
Hi, my name's Victor, or the Chatster, and I'm here today with Crochet Alan.
Hello, my name is Charlotte, and you know me as Scratch on Discord. On Twitter is FBC Wake.
Hi everybody, my name's Becca. You might know me as Vamprot on X, or Santa Color Cos on Instagram or TikTok.
Hi, my name is Purple, otherwise known as Madam Purple, and I am 1/3 of the UK Remedy cosplay mod team.
Hello, I am Catastrophe Taffy, also known as Taffy, also sometimes seen with a beard and waders, and this is Asta. We are the founders of UKRC.
I've been a Remedy fan since Max Payne 1, back in the early 2000s.
I've been a Remedy fan since 2015.
I've been down the Remedy spiral since 2023.
I've been a Remedy fan for just over a year now.
I'm an OG fan, so I've been a fan of Alan Wake since 2011.
At the time, I didn't really know who Remedy was. I was more in the assumption that Rockstar had actually made Max Payne 1. It wasn't until I came across Alan Wake. This game made me understand more about Remedy and why I connected so well with Max Payne. I've been a fan, I guess, since then, since Max Payne 1, and I've been playing all their games ever since.
Quantum Break was the first game I ever played on my Xbox. It was the first game I ever got, the first game I ever completed, and the first game I ever did on my own as almost an adult in 2015. I've been a sort of passive fan on and off until 2019 when Control came out, and Control is what kickstarted my love of Remedy.
I have been aware of Remedy for quite some time. My first Remedy game was Quantum Break. At the time I wasn't really meshing with it. Back then my gaming style was very different. It wasn't until the Herald of Darkness dance performed at the Game Awards in 2023 where I decided to look into Alan Wake 2. And ever since then, I've been absolutely hooked to Remedy.
Got into it with the release of Alan Wake 2, although, fun fact, my family Steam profile page has had Barry as a profile picture since I can remember, literally, and I never knew who he was until recently, so that was a fun little surprise.
Experience with Remedy was when I played Control. In that time I have no idea it was Remedy who made it, or it was from Finland. So my partner told me about it. After that I played Alan Wake 1 right up to the release of Alan Wake 2.
The Game Awards last year, my partner and I watched the show and saw Sam and the cast dance across the screen, and were very confused, to be honest, by what we were watching. And then we realised it was for Alan Wake 2. At that point, my boyfriend said, "Oh, I've been meaning to replay the first game. You should watch me play it. I think it'll be your kind of thing." How right he was.
I remember my husband sort of showing me Alan Wake 1 and me being like, dark, scary, because like Alice, I actually have a phobia of the dark. And then I got intrigued, and then last year when Alan Wake 2 came out, well, that was kind of when the spiral happened. And here I am now.
A friend of mine recommended I pick it up, and I've still got the receipt for it. Still got the receipt when I picked it from, I'm sure it was Game Station in 2011.
That's a UK game shop which no longer exists. It went into administration about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
now, so
yeah,
probably Alan Wake was the last game I ever saw.
Yeah. And at that time, I wasn't a huge gamer. I just sort of played a few things that friends got me into, and that was kind of the big thing for me. Was Alan Wake was one of the first real games I really got into, and I've loved it ever since. And then I kind of forgot about it. I didn't think Alan Wake 2 would ever actually happen, if I'm honest, and then
it happened.
And then Taffy happened.
Someone did show me Atty, and I was like, oh, that character's so cool. I've got Alan Wake, someone gifted it to me, so I'm going to play it. Thinking he would be in the first one, he wasn't. But by the time I played through the first one, I was like, shit, what a ride, that was incredible. I was like, asked, have you played Alan Wake? And he was obviously like, yeah, of course I've played Alan Wake.
That's not an easy question to answer because I just love every bit of the game. Guess what? The thing that really connects with me the most is probably the hero's journey, of how you have to depart on a particular journey, you discover this new world, then you go for initiation, you're battling something, you're fighting against it, and you're still learning about this new world, and you defeat the beast at the end, and then you return with the bearer of knowledge, the knowledge of two worlds, or in Alan's case, the master of many worlds.
Despite the poor introduction I had, where I played about 2 hours of it and then gave up, second time round when I played the remastered one this year, I fell in love with it, and I fell even more in love with the community that came with it. Remedy for me is not just a studio, they're not just game makers, they are people who have given me a family, in the people I've met online and the people in this Discord making this project. They have made games that I don't think any other studio is brave enough to do, and they also tell stories that I want to play and I want to be part of.
It inspired me to be creative again. Prior to Alan Wake 2, I was in a creative slump, and it was really hard for me to actually draw anything or feel inspired by anything. But the amount of passion and love and just overall amazingness of the Alan Wake 2 universe, it just sparked creation back into my soul.
Only did it get me out of a really long gaming slump, but it's brought me together with a really cool and unique and supportive group of fans. And I think that the community that the studio and all the games just has is so welcoming and just really fun to be a part of. You can tell that every Remedy game has so much passion put into it, and it really inspires me as an artist.
They use Finnish humor like Ilmo and Jako's very funny commercials, Alma beer, which is a real one and tastes good. They use and switch between live action and cinematic, which is mind-blowing and pretty amazing to do that.
I think Alan Wake is special for so many reasons. I just truly think it is an incredible combination of style, mechanics, the live action, the acting. It is special because it takes all of these individual elements and combines them into one incredible package. It combines so many of my interests that it is special to me. It is just perfect for me. I did an interest of mine in cosplay, in craft. It's introduced me to the Remedy community, the UK Remedy community, and in just a matter of months, it has reignited a passion for so many different things.
It has brought me into a community where I feel so accepted. Hell, I'm a moderator now of a UK cosplay community, and it's just nice. The story and the whole world that Sam Lake and the team have created, I want more. Give me more. More, please. I am hooked.
It's nice to talk about the things we love about the game, but the things we love about the community I think is a bit more special to us.
Absolutely.
And I've never felt really like I fit in any communities online. I've always just kind of felt like I was just on the side watching everyone else having fun. Never really settled in any community for very long. But when I joined the Alan Wake community and the Remedyverse community, I really felt like this was where I was supposed to be. Like, this was home. It felt safe. And I'm glad to say it's continued to feel safe. It's probably the only community I've seen where even the people from Remedy, they want you to be your authentic self. They support all of their fans in just a lovely way, and it just makes me very, very happy and very, like I said, safe. It makes me feel safe being in this community. And I'm so, so grateful for all the friends we've made along the way.
If I had to really pick one, if I was really forced to pick my favourite, it would have to be Alex Casey. Hands down, my favourite one. I mean, who doesn't want to see Sam Lake's beautiful face with James McCaffrey's voice? Rest in peace, James McCaffrey, because you were Max Payne and you were Alex Casey to me, as well as you were Director Trench, as well as the original Tom Zane voice actor. I love how he can be a very caring agent and then cocky the next. That's what I love about Casey's character. Like, he does care, but he has got a bit of a tough side to him.
Jessie Faden is one of my favourite characters in media. I love cosplaying her, but I also think on the anniversary of Alan Wake 2 I should talk about some of my favourite Alan Wake characters. I think Rose is a love letter to us as fans. She is everything that we want to be, obsessed with Alan Wake and kicking ass while doing it. Characters like Alan prove to us that in your darkest moments you are not the monster that you think you are. And characters like the Anderson brothers give us weirdos who love this game and this studio a chance to see ourselves in the absolute chaos and magic.
I'm gonna have to go with Alan. Alan goes through so much growth. His journey within Alan Wake 2 is just so intriguing to follow. He's a very deep character, definitely flawed and definitely not perfect, but he goes through growth throughout the game and perseveres.
Has to be Alex Casey, sorry Alan, because I just love the concept of like a character that is so interwoven between fact and fiction and like mirrors the relationship not only of the protagonist but like as a whole within the whole like creative cycle of the game, and I think that's just super cool.
Basically everyone, but I more like Scratch and Zayn and Alex. Some funny characters. Love that Casey drinking coffee mostly every time we see him in the game. Scratch, the wild beast, and Zayn, the floaty, crazy guy.
Tom Zane. That's because big rock and metal fan. Got that aesthetic, you know, the pleather pants, the necklaces, and lover of a mystery. The whole mystery of, is he Tom the poet? Is he Tom the diver? I love the intrigue about this freaky little man.
I know we're supposed to pick a favourite character, but it's very difficult to have favourites when every single character is absolutely amazing. I want to go stereotypical and say Wet Cat Alan because everybody loves him. But, you know, I'd say my favourite character is Sam Lake.
Who's your favourite character, Taffy?
It's a good question, really, because there are so many specifically like really well written and excellent characters in this game, and I would probably have to say Norman.
I think this one's probably the easiest for a number of Remedy fans. It has to be the Herald of Darkness section. We love Herald of Darkness. We love it. We love the mixture of the music and we love the mixture of combat. But I also love Dark Ocean Summoning. One thing I love about Alan Wake 2 as well is its use of music. And I love the old gods of Asgard, who are also the Poets of the Fall. I just love them. I love their music. I listen to it nearly every single day.
I'm also a Poets of the Fall fan and have been since I was 14, so when I was standing playing Alan Wake and I heard Poets of the Fall on the radio in that secret room, I think that's what sealed it for me the second time round.
I have to say, as a lot of people would say, a highlight of Alan Wake 2 is the We Dance section with Herald of Darkness. Poets of the Fall absolutely kill it. I really enjoyed Alan's sections, mostly because of how artistic the environments were and the mechanic of the lamp. It's just so refreshing to see how much effort and passion got put into the art design of the Dark Place. The contrast between Saga and Bright Falls, it's just such a nice mix, and I think it works really well together.
I think that my favourite game section has to take credit for Journey of the Story of Alan Wake the musical, because that was really the point in the game where I was sitting there playing through this thing and I just went, whoa, I've never seen a game do this. This is wild, this is insane, I absolutely love it. Also, I special mention to the black and white sections in the Poet Cinema because I think they're really, really cool. Love the dialogue and character interaction in the last chapter of like the whole game. It's just standout, phenomenal.
That thing, who doesn't like a good musical, and to love the whole idea of Alan's story about from when he's child to we become Arthur, and how his marriage with Alice in danger.
The thing that stands out to me is the dual plot lines of Alan's saga and how you can switch between them. As an enjoyer of a puzzle, I loved playing the two plot lines, being able to switch whenever you want, and then having to piece together, you know, how Saga's story is influencing Alan's, how it's being influenced by Alan's, and vice versa, and just trying to figure out the weird timeline organically through being able to play them whenever you want.
Very typically, of course, would be We Sing, because Herald of Darkness has been stuck in my head ever since it came out. That is not a joke. This is the one song I can listen to on repeat, non-stop. If I had to pick a gameplay section, it would be the Writer's Journey tapes. We have Matt voice acting, Alan going absolutely insane. Drowning is probably the best voice acting and live action clips combined in the game, in my opinion.
My favourite part of the game is...
So sad, but true.
If you like that whole creepy, supernatural, paranormal type feeling, or you like a psychological horror, I definitely recommend it. You will definitely feel something from this game, as it has felt many of us. We have felt so much emotion from these characters. We enjoyed their journey. We enjoyed the world, the craziness that this thing has been building. If you're not Remedy fan by now, I recommend that you do, because there's going to be so much to come in the upcoming future, and I recommend you being there.
I feel like everyone should play Alan Wake 2 at least once. It's a really, really good game. It's a game that's full of passion. You can tell everyone who made it was doing it with so much love and care and so much attention to detail. You don't get games like that often, and when they come around, I get really excited. I really, really recommend, if you are able, please get Alan Wake 2. It is such an experience, and it would be great for you to join us.
I think that one reason everyone should play Alan Wake 2 is because I usually don't like horror games, and I love this game, so I think that speaks for itself. And also, who doesn't want a musical in the middle of their video game? Like, come on, it's kind of a no-brainer.
My one reason would simply have to be because it is a masterpiece that you have to experience. The live action, the musical elements, how beautiful of a game it is, you can really tell the effort, the ideas, and the love behind this game. And it's something that you just have to play and experience for yourself. Whether you're someone who hasn't played Alan Wake before and you're not familiar with the franchise, it will draw you in with its mystery and its intrigue. And if you're a fan of Remedy and all of the other games, you can tell that the legacy and the story of all those other games is so intricately weaved in that if you're like me and you like a good mystery and good lore, you're eating for days, mate.
I'm terribly sorry. I cannot tell you why you have to play Alan Wake 2. You'll just have to play it and figure that out for yourself. However, trust me when I say, try the coffee.
I do want to talk about our community and everything that it means to us, and it's important that you guys know how important you are to the community and everything that we've done together. Like, it is incredible that we've gathered so many people from around the world to do this, and that they're making this video together that we are participating in, but we're kind of just not really involved in the creation of it.
It's really nice,
nice
that our community are going out of their way to do something without us leading it, which is really fun. It kind of gives us a very wholesome thing of, you know, we started this, but you guys are continuing it.
Yeah,
that's how we wanted it to be.
Totally agree with that, yeah, because it is like, it's a community, it's not just like us dictating to people what we want them to do. No, that's kind of what inspired us to go out and form the community, though, because there's not a lot of Remedy fans in the UK. Or, I mean, there is now, because we found them all, but finding them at the time was really difficult. Like, you'd be doing conventions and you'd never see like an Alan Wake meet or a Remedy meet or anything like that. So we were like, we should do it.
You wouldn't even see anything from traders at the time either. When we did SunnyCon, we were the only traders selling anything Alan Wake related. So we kind of had that niche. But it's been really nice as the cons have grown and we've gone to more of them, seeing more and more traders doing Alan Wake stuff because it means that we get all of the fun merch that we can buy.
We get all the merch, and then we're like, have a card, come join our community, and they always do, and they're always super nice. Like, we've met so many good people this year. We've already like done so much stuff with it, and it's like it's special to me. It's very important to me, and every person who joins us, I just feel like I hope it can be as special for them as well. I hope it can just be like, you know, family.
Yeah, it's nice to talk about the things we love about the game, but the things we love about the community, I think, is a bit more special to us.
On the anniversary of Alan Wake 2, I want to thank the people in the Discord that made this idea, and I also want to thank Remedy for making the games that gave me the community that I've got. I'm not a big fish in a little pond, and I'm not even a fish, really. I'm just a person. But I love being part of this community, and I can't think of anything better than to take part in this anniversary video. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Remedy, and to everybody else who's made this game and this community the thing that it is.
I just want to give thanks to Remedy for absolutely making some of the best games out there. You guys are so passionate and your world is so well crafted. It is absolutely amazing playing each one of your games, as well as your interactions with the community. It is so refreshing to see some developers actually communicating with the fans. I also want to give thanks to the Remedy community. You are so talented and so supportive. I have never been a part of a community this supportive before, and I cannot thank you guys enough for being there and creating what you do, because it is phenomenal seeing all of the work that has been created in this fandom.
Shout out to the Remedy community, shout out to Remedy, shout out everybody. If you like Alan Wake, I'm shouting you out. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this game. Peace.
Hi everyone, it's Mary, or Wake Study, and I just want to say thank you to everyone participating in this video. It is so cool seeing you guys come up with this idea based off of my hashtag idea to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Alan Wake 2, and I can't wait to see what everyone else comes up with. And most of all, thank you to Remedy for making Alan Wake 2. This game has been amazing. It's an amazing experience, and I wish I could relive it again for the first time. And I can't wait to see where it goes next. And it's so cool seeing such an amazing community full of talented authors and illustrators and photographers and cosplayers. You guys are so talented, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. So, thank you all.
I should have waited for that to cool down. Wow, that was hot.
Cut! Oh. Now that is drama.